Hi guys, this is Alisa from Alisa's Transmuting Tarot and from Alice's Wonders Facebook pages. Guys, you can see me, yes. All right. So today I'm doing another episode of About Tarot. So About Tarot is a series that I created recently, though I wanted to create it for quite a while. And this is a series, answering or basically tackling on different questions that you might have about tarot or that actually people already asked me about tarot. So, and because of, those repeating questions, at some point I was like, maybe I should create an actual, like a series. And here I am. So today this is episode 3, and we're discussing what if you got a positive tarot reading. So just very quickly, for those of you who don't know me, I'm an intuitive tarot reader and a coach, and I also make intuitively, I create gemstone jewelry like this one, and basically I work with energy, so this is what you could say. So, first of all, by the way, guys, I want to say I'm extremely proud of myself today because, if you watched my previous episodes, you know that I really, really wanted to do these episodes in the middle of the week, and each time it didn't work, and then this time it finally worked. So, and today I was like still struggling a little bit. I was like, do I do it today? Do I not do it today? And then eventually, like, yes, I'm doing it today. I wanted to, I'm doing it. And so, yeah, I'm very proud of myself for that. And also, happy St. Patrick's Day for those of you who celebrated. For me, somehow I was in a very, very happy mood today for no apparent reason. I just like woke up today and then I was just like in a very good mood. And I really felt like, again, for those of you who watched my collective tarot reading, which I did on Monday evening, there was this card which was the Three of Cups, which represented celebration and like this really celebratory inspired energy. And this is exactly what I've been feeling today the whole day for no reason at all. And so, feeling this energy, I also got inspired and I got this really great idea about what we could do. But I'm going to tell you about this a little bit later. So, first, I'm going to address the actual question here. And the question is, once again, what if you get a positive tarot reading? Now, my previous episode was about what if you got a negative tarot reading? And so I guess for everyone it was a pretty obvious question, right? Because a lot of people are afraid to get a negative tarot reading. But now when you hear this question, what if you get a positive tarot reading? For some of you, it might be a little bit like, what's the problem with that? Like, you got a positive tarot reading, so that's great, right? But I would really like to explain to you once again how life works, basically, and how things work, and why it is important to know what to do next, let's say, even if you got a positive reading. So, let's say you come to a tarot reader and this reader gives you a positive reading. Now, what happens is that ideally, what this tarot reader should tell you is that this is how your life situation looks at the moment, right now. So, in other words, if you keep moving in the same direction, so let's say you are in, again, I'm all about diagrams. Let's say you're in point A. No, let's do it this way. Here you're in point A, and you're moving towards point B. And you're moving there with a certain speed and in a certain direction, right? And the tarot reader sees that you're moving, you're on the right track, right? And that very soon, let's say, you're going to reach this point B. So this is your positive tarot reading, basically. However, What it means is that you are going to reach this point B if you do not change your direction, if you do not stop moving, and of course, you will reach it, let's say, quickly if you keep moving with the quick, fast at fast speed, right? If you start slowing down, if you start, I don't know, going back or something like this, obviously it's gonna take more time. So, from my experience, what often happened was that when people got positive readings from me, very often, like I could literally see it in their faces. People would be like, okay, all right. Kind of like, now I can relax. Now I cannot do anything. Okay, like things are already done. Like it's a done deal, stuff like that. And like, I don't need to bother anymore. Basically, this is the vibe that I'm getting in this moment. And this is where I'm like, no, 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 guys, don't relax yet. So the point is that I feel that a good tarot reader should explain to you that once again, your life is constantly changing, and everything in your life and in your future is very malleable. Like nothing really, sticks, let's say, forever. Everything is changing all the time. And you choose your life, you create your life, and you change your destiny or your future, basically, with every decision that you make, with every step that you make or don't make, pretty much with every single thing that you do. By the way, guys, I know that this might be an important information for some of you or many of you because I've been struggling with this personally myself previously. I literally thought that if I needed to make a choice, but I couldn't make it and I wasn't making it, that meant that I didn't make a choice. In reality, that's not how the universe works. Whether you choose to make a choice or you choose to just be frozen and not take any decisions in your life, the truth is that lack of taking decision is also a decision. So, for those of you who feel like, oh my god, I'm afraid to make any decisions in my life, and so in order not to make the wrong move, I'm just gonna not take or not make any moves at all. Unfortunately, guys, this is not how it works at all. So, yeah, so basically, when you're standing in front of a choice, you have to make some kind of choice. If you're not making any choices, it is still a certain choice. So you're still choosing to stay idle, let's say, to stay frozen, not to take any decision, and this will also have consequences. So don't think that it will not have consequences because it will. All right, so like I said, everything that you do or you don't do, everything creates your reality. So everything has consequences, and therefore it creates. So your today creates your tomorrow, basically, right? And so, for example, let's say today you're thinking positively. You are feeling hopeful, you're feeling excited, you're like, yes, I created a list of goals for my life, I'm gonna achieve them, I'm gonna go and be like super successful. And then you go to a tarot reader, and the tarot reader gives you a positive reading. But if after this positive reading you go back home and you're like, okay, all right, now I can relax. Yeah, my list of goals, like, who cares about them? Like, the tarot reader already said that I'm gonna achieve them, so, like, why bother? And then, and then you don't follow through, right, with this list of goals, for example, or you don't move forward with your life, or in your life, etc., etc. Then what happens with these actions? You change your reality, and therefore you might, stop moving in the direction of your goals, and Therefore, as a result, you will get a negative result. So, basically, sometimes what happens is that people come to tarot readers, they get positive readings, then they go home, they do nothing, and then, and then these positive things that the reader, let's say, saw in their spread, they don't happen. And then those people say, it was the tarot reader, it was a bad reader, this person lied to me, blah, 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 and I paid so much money for this. You know how we react to such situations, right? And so people start blaming the reader. But what they don't understand is that it's not the reader, it's not the reading that actually does have any power over your life. The only person who has any power over your life is you yourself, guys. And so if you feel like just because somebody else told you something, it's just gonna magically come true, not really. I mean, like, not really. Honestly, you still have to work on your destiny or on your future or whatever it is. Let me give you another example. I'm not an astrologist, at least yet. And I'll be honest, I'm curious of astrology. I like it. I like some parts of it. But at least as of now, I don't feel like I would like to be an astrologist. Why is that? And that is because what I don't like about astrology, guys, is that it feels to me, or it seems to me, that most astrologists have this idea that just because, planets, repeatedly go through some phases and they create some oppositions and this happens, blah, 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 and certain energy gets created, these things automatically influence us. And it's like, so they feel like there is no this aspect of us creating our reality, but it's like, like some outside sources only influence us. And even though I do agree that outside sources do influence us, and personally I do often feel very strongly the influence of some planets, especially, for example, of my ruling planet, which is connected with my specific astrological sign, but whatever. I still noticed that there is always still this free will, this free choice. And nobody forces me to use a certain energy. I'm gonna give you an example. The latest example is today. Today I woke up in a really, really good mood. Like I said, super uplifted, super excited, super eager, to create something great. And here I am creating something great, right? But what happened was, even though there was this excited energy, I was a little bit running late with things, and at the end of the day, in the evening, I felt this very strong moment when I had a choice. I was like, am I gonna do this video today, or am I gonna postpone again, like I did in previous 2 weeks, right? And I wasn't happy when I postponed those videos in previous 2 weeks. So, but, it was an option. And I was like, So even though there was this excited, really great energy, I could either harness this energy, or I could choose not to. And I could choose just, to ignore it and be like, oh, all right, whatever, maybe another time. But I made a clear, conscious choice to harness this energy to my advantage, and here I am. So, did I get up today in a very good mood? Probably because there was something in the air. Maybe, who knows? I guess it's a possibility. But did I only use this energy because it was my free will, my free choice? Yes. See? And this is how it goes. That's why when it comes to astrology or any of those things, I still feel like, nothing is gonna just fall into your lap, let's say, from the sky, like a bag of money or anything, or just happiness or luck just by itself. You always get opportunities. You always, like people call them, I think astrologists call them windows of opportunity, right? So you always get these windows of opportunity, but the truth is, you create or you attract even more of those windows of opportunity when you work towards it, when you create something, when you are basically, the universe helps you when you help the universe help you. This is how it works. So coming back to the question, what you should do if you got a positive tarot reading, you should not relax, guys. You should keep going, and you should keep doing what you have been doing so far. So if you have been doing something, I don't know, let's say it's a health thing. Let's say you've been struggling with some health issue, and now let's say you found, I don't know, like a certain specific very good routine for yourself, right? That really helps you stay healthy. So maybe it's a diet, maybe these are exercises, maybe it's a combination of diet and exercises, maybe it's also like some emotional support, maybe you're also working with a psychologist at the same time, maybe it's like the whole routine, like I say. And you get very disciplined with this, and you keep regularly doing something and sticking to a certain routine. Now if you go to a tarot reader and you ask, for example, how is my health doing, and is it going to be still good in the future, the answer most probably is going to be yes. Your health is going to be good. But it doesn't mean that right after you heard this answer, you should just completely discredit everything that you've been doing before, quit, diet, quit doing exercises, quit working with your psychologist or whoever it is, a coach, a healer, and just be like, yeah, no, now I don't need to do anything. No, guys, no. It means that you should still keep doing whatever you have been doing because it's clearly working. All right. So this is the point that I wanted to make, and this is the message that I wanted to get across. Now, let me see. I have a plan as always. Let me see if I wanted to add anything else to this. Yeah, guys, I think. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it. Now, this is when it comes to the answer to the question, what if you got a positive tarot reading? Now, I also told you that today I've been having a really great day. Like I said, maybe it's because it's St. Patrick's Day and there is this a lot of vibrant energy. And I got this epiphany about some creative idea. So, guys, I'll be honest. I've never wanted to do these things in the past at all. And when I saw other people doing them, I was like, well, I'm not gonna be doing that because it seems very scary. But today I woke up and I was like, actually, it's a great idea. So here's what I'm thinking about. Do let me know if you would be interested in this, because obviously it 100% is connected with you. So I was thinking, what if at some point we do some kind of like live chat with you guys? What do you say? Because before I was like, why would I do a live chat? I mean, people who know me, you know, guys, that I am a chatty person. So it's not difficult for me at all. But then I was like, why would anybody want to kind of participate in that. But on the other hand, I felt like, well, actually, maybe I do have something to say. Maybe there's something interesting. And also, maybe I can just, share this uplifting, inspiring energy with you guys. So this is also a possibility, right? And especially because today I just felt like so, so high vibrational, just like, yeah, definitely high vibe. And I was like, literally, it was just coming out of me. And I was like, oh my God, I have to share with other people. So, oh, and by the way, guys, I felt like we could chat about just some weird stuff because from yesterday to today, so from Tuesday to Wednesday, I had a crazy dream, when I was sleeping. And this is nothing new for me, by the way. I, I have a tendency for completely weird, complex, really like complex plot, very strange, weird dreams. And most of them are unfortunately quite negative. But this one was complex, but also kind of a little bit funny. I mean, I guess it's kind of like funny to talk about it. When I was dreaming, it didn't seem so funny. Like some bits of it were a little bit scary. I'm gonna give you one like preview, let's say. Basically, it was a lengthy dream, and it had like lots of parts to its plot, and it's like it was morphing. I would say, like I guess you could say these were several dreams, but it felt more like one dream, which was morphing into different like I don't know, different parts. And I think whether it was the first part or it is just the first part that I can remember, but like get this, guys. I'm dreaming about the fact that aliens invaded the planet, and I'm a kindergarten teacher. I don't know why I was a kindergarten teacher. I never worked in a kindergarten in real life, actually. And something happens that me and other members of the staff, we managed to escape from this kindergarten before the aliens get there. And the point was that these aliens, they had this ability to look exactly like humans. So they looked, like on the outside exactly like us, but in reality, they were aliens. But so we kind of like me and other members of staff, we managed to run away. Guys, whoever has joined, I'm describing my dream. It's not a reality. So we managed to escape, and when we escaped, we suddenly realized that some children still stayed in this kindergarten, and these were human children. And so we were obviously worried for their safety and for their lives. So what I did, of course, I don't know why, but like I had to be the hero, whatever. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna rescue those children. And so I went back to this kindergarten, and I started pretending that I was an alien, pretending to be human as well. And I was trying to rescue those kids, but then I got caught, and but those aliens, they were not 100% sure if I was really human, and luckily they were not asking me to change back into my alien form. And I was like, oh my God, please don't ask me to do that, because obviously I wouldn't be able to do that. And so I what happened was eventually I think I managed to escape somehow, but they did. So those aliens, they started questioning me very strongly and like in a very harsh way, and they were questioning me, and I was still like I was trying to answer those questions in the most plausible way possible, and then eventually I managed to answer their questions, and I think I was able to rescue those kids eventually, but it was like I was so scared. It was crazy. So in my dream, it was very scary. But right now, of course, when I'm talking about this, I'm like, ha ha ha, it's so funny. But, you know, so basically, and guys, there were a lot more crazy things happening in this dream. Okay, I can just tell you two more bits of it very quickly. Basically, in this dream, I was traveling a lot. I don't know why, but it was like a lot of traveling and like long distances. And part of it was on foot. Like I was literally walking for a long distance on foot, which was very strange. And by the very end of the dream, you know what I discovered, guys? I mean, get this. I actually discovered that I was able uh, to basically walk through time and space. Um, and so, like, through the membrane of time and space. And so I didn't need to travel really. I could I could just reach for whatever I needed from another time of space reality. Or I actually, in that dream, I didn't actually walk through it. So I only reached for something and then I kind of brought it back. But like, I thought, oh, if I was able to reach for it, then clearly I'm also able to walk through. So basically, the end of the dream was that I guess I didn't need to travel that much. And for such a long time, I could just, walk through the reality, through time and space. Oh well. Anyway, so guys, basically, this is like my short chat for today, like a short preview of what we could talk about. Especially also because today somebody told me, like, guys, do let me know in the comments below. Oh, hello. I got a message. I did get information from somebody today that Poland is gonna go into complete lockdown again soon, and I was like, no. I honestly feel, guys, I feel like if we go again into like even stronger lockdown than now, if it gets even more rigorous than now, I honestly feel that I might go insane, like literally. And so, to be honest, that was actually one extra reason. I thought, it's definitely a good reason to have these live chats, online, because I thought at least maybe we could just, mingle and just spend some time together, because clearly meeting with real humans in real life just seems more and more difficult. I mean, how do you feel, guys, about this? Because I'm like, I feel this is just too much. Definitely too much. Yeah. So that's basically it. Anyway, let me look. I'm recapping with my looking at my plan. I think I told you everything that I wanted. So yes. So when it comes to the answer to the question, what if you got a positive tarot reading? The answer is keep doing what you've been doing until this moment, because clearly it creates this positive reality for you. And when it comes to my inspired idea, do think about it, guys, and do let me know if you would like to have a live chat at some point with me. And if so, we might, agree on some time. And I mean, I might dedicate some time for this. And we might just chat, discuss life, lockdown, or have a hopefully lack of it. And maybe, I don't know, just life or some weird dreams. All right, guys. So thank you so much, guys. Remember that if you want to have a personal intuitive tarot reading with me, or a coaching session with me, or both, you can contact me via Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page. And if you're interested in such beautiful gemstone bracelets that are specifically created for your unique energy by me, and then are loaded with positive energy also by me, then you can contact me via Alice's Wonders Facebook page. So thank you very much, guys. Have a great rest of the week. And yeah, write to me in the comments how you feel, what do you think. And do let me know if the answer to the question, what if you got a positive tarot reading, if the answer was clear enough, if you understood what I meant, and if you have any further questions. Thank you very much, guys, and have a great day. Bye.